Hey, everybody, Jenny here. I wanted to talk with you really quickly about something because that sort of comes up on occasion in my Substack. So, if you've been following me for a little bit, you know that I'm in the midst of some health issues right now. Of course, for the last 2 years, I've been in stage 4 cancer treatment, but recently had a not great MRI. That was not fun. What's up with that? But then I was hospitalized last week for 5 days with pneumonia. So as you can see, I mean, I'm not looking great, but I'm feeling a ton better. And I've gotten a few messages from people that love me and they want me to be okay. And they're like, hey, thought you were supposed to be recuperating. Why are you still writing on Substack and doing live video? And I wanted to address that because if you know me at all, you know I do not do hustle culture. I don't participate in that. I'm not a work till your eyeballs bleed kind of girl. I try very, very hard to not overdo it. And so what I wanted to address this with you guys because if you are following me, reading what I'm writing, listening to my lives, you might be comparing yourself to what I'm doing on Substack and thinking, well, Jenny just had this bad MRI and she was hospitalized last week and she's still doing all these things. So why can't I do X, Y, and Z? No, 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 no. The only reason I can do what I'm doing on Substack right now is because I've cleared my plate of anything else. I've merely decided what is the most important to me, what is the highest priority to me, and that's what I'm focusing on. Everything else has been wiped off the plate, clean. So I want to be really clear about that with you guys because it's easy to look at somebody else's resourced day, when they bring their most resourced self to the table and then compare that to your day when you're struggling. And I don't ever, ever, ever want to be a part of that messaging. I think it's very unhealthy to when people are like, you got to hustle, you got to strive. Like you can literally, like you've heard, oh, I'll sleep when I die. No, ma'am. No, sir. That is not me. That's never been me. And it's really not me right now. So I rest a lot. I'm taking very, very good care of myself. My husband is diligent about saying, nope, 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 don't do that. I'm doing that. You rest. So I wanted to be really clear about that in case any of you have been seeing, the uptick in my writing on Substack and going, hey, wait a minute. I thought she was supposed to be recuperating and then comparing yourself to what you think my full schedule is. I don't have a full schedule right now. I'm simply prioritizing what to me is the most important thing in doing that. That also gives me purpose, which is really important when you're going through kind of a health crisis and you're feeling a little lackluster and aimless. It's really important to have that sense of purpose, and that is what Substack does for me. That's where I find a lot of my purpose. So that's the most important thing to me. Just wanted to hop on and say that quickly because I don't ever want you guys to have this false illusion about what I'm doing and then compare yourself negatively. So let's just be really transparent. Sometimes health is hard, sometimes life is hard, and some things just need to be wiped totally off your plate while you deal. And that's what I'm doing right now. So I hope you guys are having a good Monday, good start to your week, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye. And always thanks for the support. Love you guys.